This is my IIM Mumbai interview experience of 2024 coming up shortly. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is Muktadeep Saha this side, and today was my IIM Mumbai interview. I've divided this video into various chapters. You can refer to the timestamps down below or even use the sliders for faster access for jumping right into those chapters. The first part of the video will be me sharing the entire interview day process, what all documents I have carried and what all documents you should be carrying. The second part will be obviously my interview experience, the questions I was asked, how I tackled them, and what the cross questions were. And the third part of the video will be my suggestions to all the aspirants whose interview is coming up and to all the aspirants who are preparing for next year also. So stay tuned to the video. My IIM Mumbai interview happened today on the 2nd of April at Victoria Hotel in Kolkata. My slot was 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. and the reporting time was 30 minutes prior. I reached at around 1:35 p.m. and after I reached, I was guided to this banquet hall where we were all made to sit. And after a while, we were called in for our registration. So I had to go with my application form and the original ID proof, and I registered myself. I was then allotted a panel number. I was panel number 2, and I was also asked to sign an attendance sheet. The documents that you should also be carrying, though it is recommended that you should carry all 10th, 12th, graduation, post-graduation mark sheets, all your extracurricular and curricular certificates, your work experience certificates, maybe salary slips, experience letter, relieving letter, appointment letter, all of these in original are recommended to carry, though they did not ask me to show them, or there was no document verification as such. But yes, they took one of the printed application forms which I had to take. So before you go for your IIM Mumbai interview, 3 things are mandatory. One, 2 copies of the filled in application form which you can download from the IIM Mumbai admission portal. 1 copy of the PI call letter. 1 original ID proof. It may be PAN card, it may be Aadhaar card, it may be passport, it may be college ID proof. All of these things would work. So that was the documents that you need to carry, and I also carried. And after that, I was made to wait in the waiting area, which was the banquet, and I was interacting with other students. And then my turn came. I was probably the 4th or the 5th last to be interviewed in my slot. And then the interview happened. There were 3 panels in total, and my panel was panel number 2. My panel consisted of 2 females. One of them was a professor at IIM Mumbai. The other female panelist, I could not locate her or identify her. The one female professor whom I could identify was Professor Sumi Jha. She's a professor of OB and HR at IIM Mumbai. So when I entered, the first question I was asked was, tell me about yourself. I introduced myself, highlighting my family business, my work experience, my hobbies, my mass communication, and all of those things. So then she said that it's very different that we are hearing, and you are a very different kind of a candidate, because all of the day we were hearing and we were getting introductions from engineers, from commerce grads. So this is something very different and unique which I have heard from you. Most of the interview was actually driven by the professor of OB and HR, Professor Sumi Jha. And she only told me that it is very different to hear from you. You coming from a mass communication background, you have done acting, you have also done advertisements. So it's kind of very different from what we are actually hearing all throughout the day. And that was a positive sign at the very start of the interview. So next, she asked me, what all have you done in acting? So I said that I have done a movie with a national award-winning film director. I have done TVC of Dabur Hajmola and many others. I also said that I am associated with a theatre group. All of these things I said. Then she said that, what is your family business about? So I say that it's about textiles, it's about sewing threads, what all we do, what all we manufacture, who are our suppliers, all of these things I actually explained them. Then she said that, why don't you join your family business? To which I said that, ma'am, though I have aspirations of joining it at a later stage, and right now my brother is taking care of it. Right now, I want to go to the corporate and learn before I actually join the family business. This is what I said. Then she said that, why MBA? I said that, ma'am, I have done mass communication. I have learned marketing and advertisement in my mass communication, and I want to venture into marketing going forward. So MBA is the way forward, I believe. And I also have work experience, relevant work experience in marketing and advertising. So MBA is the way forward. Then she asked me that you are very keenly interested in marketing and advertisements. So have you heard about MICA? I said that, yes, ma'am, I have heard about MICA, and MICA, I have also given the interview for MICA. Then she said that if given a choice about MICA and IIM Mumbai, what would you choose? Obviously, I said IIM Mumbai. So I said that IIM Mumbai is located at the heart of the capital, financial capital of India, Mumbai. Mumbai has a different kind of exposure that I will be getting in my 2 years of MBA. My brother was from IIT Bombay, and I have been to Powai many times, and I really feel the life in Powai is the kind of exposure I will get, the kind of people I will be able to meet and network with will be far different from MICA. And I would not comment better or worse, but it would be far different from MICA. So it would add a different perspective to my learning altogether. Then I also said that IIM Mumbai has recently been an IIM with the IIM tag, with the IIM brand name. And with NITIE's old legacy and the alumni network, it will be a dream college to join. So obviously, I will be coming to IIM Mumbai. I'm also shortlisted for the sustainability program. Then she said that, what is sustainability? I told her. Then she asked me that, what is ESG? That also I told her. Then she said, what are the few things which are not sustainable or eco-friendly in your family business? I answered them that the color that is used for dyeing, the water gets polluted, and then it is of no use. It needs to be thrown out because it's heavily infused with chemicals. That all I said. Then I also said that the leftover pieces of the fabric is not used anywhere. Then she said that, what would you do? Tell me three things that you would do differently if after studying MBA, what would you do to make it sustainable? I said that I cannot do anything about the water and the color that's used for dyeing, but yes, I can use those leftover cloth pieces, fabric pieces, by actually collaborating with budding entrepreneurs who makes patchy clothes, and this is quite in fashion. And that is one thing I said. I also say that right now our entire power source for running all the machines is coming from coal generated power. I would make a shift to solar and install solar panels and make a shift to solar, making it more eco friendly. The second panelist, she asked me that, why do you want to do MBA? Why not take your profession? Why not take up your passion as your profession? So then I say that acting is my passion and I want to keep it like that and not make it into a profession. So they laughed at each other, and they laughed at me and said that, oh, we thought you're coming to Mumbai to pursue your passion of acting and become an actor rather than joining IIM Mumbai. So I also smiled at them. So then they asked me that, okay, you were into advertisements and you were into marketing. So which are some of the largest ad agencies in India? I said about Ogilvy. Then they also asked me about, which is your favorite ad campaign? I said my favorite ad campaign is Ariel's Share the Load. Then they asked me that, what is the underlying message over there? What is the theme? I explained how women who are also working outside the homes, they also come home and do the household chores, and how the man should also come forward and share the load from the women. And that discussion continued for about 2-3 minutes, and they really liked my answer, is what I understood by their facial expression. About I also raised issues about women empowerment and how there should be equality between man and woman doing the household chores as well as the outside jobs. So this went on for 2-3 minutes. Then they asked me one last question, which is your dream company, or which is one of those companies that you want to join probably after your MBA. I said about, I want to join a FMCG company of the likes of HUL or ITC, because I'm very keen on actually understanding, learning, and actually doing it hands-on, wherein they actually have a shampoo under different brand names, and every brand name they market it differently to a different target group, and how they can do advertisements and marketing of different brands. And many a times us consumers do not even know that this particular brand comes from, like, there are 5 brands, these all 5 brands comes from the same house, let's say a HUL or a ITC. So then at last both of them say that, all the very best, wish you all the very best for your career, and we hope to see you acting in IIM Mumbai. And that was a positive sign on which the interview ended. And the interview started on a positive sign when they said that it's very different to hear from you, who is a mass comm graduate, who we've been hearing answers, we've been getting to hear answers from engineers and all. So that was a positive sign. Again, this was another positive side when they say that we would love to see you acting in IIM Mumbai. So no GK, no current affairs as such was asked to me. That was pretty much my interview. Pretty chill interview. The interview lasted for about 18 to 20 minutes, I would say. Pretty chill interview, pretty conversational, no grilling moments. They were very accommodative. They were very supportive. One question which I could not answer and it just struck my mind was they asked me that, do you remember, can you explain one ad campaign which actually changed the face of the brand? To which I could not recollect at the very moment. But yes, that is also one more question which I was asked. So, guys, that was my interview experience at IIM Mumbai. I would like to give you some suggestions for MBA SM. People who have a shortlist for MBA SM, I am attaching a document down below. You can refer to that document. I also found the document in the Telegram group of IIM Mumbai. You can refer to the document below, and that might give you some answers to questions which can be asked. You can refer to the documents below, but again, that document is not fully exhaustive. That's just for your reference. I would also suggest you to go ahead, take up the pointers from from that document, and actually go ahead on Google and search for it yourself, and also enhance your knowledge to be asked by the interviewers. So, for example, there is Kyoto Protocol, which is there in the document, but only 3 pointers are there. You can go ahead on Google and actually read about the entire thing about Kyoto Protocol. Second, for engineers, I have heard from my friends who have given their interviews today, and NITIE has this reputation. They ask a lot of academic questions because it was taking engineers for so long. So, for engineers who are watching this video, brush up your academics very well, because all of the professors who are there, who are taking interviews, most of them are engineering based professors, because it was majorly college for engineers, for operations and supply chain management. So brush up your academics very well. Do read current affairs. One of my friends was asked, mention one national news and one international news that you've been following in the recent times. So do read about current affairs, international news, national news. Right now, there is the Arvind Kejriwal case that's going on. You can read about that. Israel Palestine is another thing that's going on. So you can read about that. There was no GK as such which was asked. That is a majority thing that I have heard from the people who are coming out from the interviews today. So you can do GK, but there was no major GK that was asked. So just to wrap up, MBSM, refer to the document down below. ACADS, heavy for engineers. Current affairs also. So, guys, that was my suggestions for you who is watching for their interview at IIM Mumbai. And I wish you all the very best. So, guys, I hope this video was helpful and this video gave you insights into how to prepare and how to tackle interview at IIM Mumbai. I wish you all the very best who are preparing. And if this video was helpful and you gained something out of it, please hit the like button down below. It's just a click of your finger. But for us YouTubers, it really helps us and helps our channel grow and takes it to more and more aspirants like you. Please share it with your friends, with your aspirant friends in Telegram groups and WhatsApp groups, so that this video can reach to more and more people can be helped out of it. Also, do subscribe to this channel, because MBA content coming up soon. 2024 MBA content coming up soon. My journey in a B school coming up soon. Do subscribe to this channel, and thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the very best for your IIM Mumbai call. IIFT calls are also coming up. FMS calls are also coming up. So I wish you all the very best for your FMS, for your IIFT, for your IIM Mumbai calls. Thank you so very much for watching, and may you convert your best call. Thank you so much, and wish you all the very best.